for the Daily Debate. And luckily, our co-host, Rob Van Dam, former WWE champion, former ECW and TNA champion, knows a little bit about our sport, especially the big name here that we're going to discuss. So we all know Gilbert Melendez is a good friend of Nick Diaz, and Gilbert Melendez, he basically says Nick Diaz is retired from MMA. What do you guys see for Diaz's fighting future? Taking into account that MMA is like other sports. People come out of retirement. Here are your choices. He stays retired. That means never fights again. He returns for one fight. There's that one payday. He wants to come back, get it, and then bounce. Remember, he hasn't fought in 4 years, guys. And the last one is he returns for more than one. So that could be 2 or 10. Those are your 3 choices. You go first, Dan.
I think he stays retired, not even takes the one. And the reason is because, and maybe because we all love Nick Diaz, and I know I'm a fan of the Diaz brothers. I love seeing him in the cage more often than not. But, I mean, let's be honest. When have we heard him come out and say it? When have he's come out and posted it? When has he even posted him working out? I think this is a lot of us, whether it's media, fans, everybody, to be honest, kind of wishing out loud. And I think because we're wishing so loudly, I think he won't come back.
Okay, I'm going to go with returns for more than one, and I'll tell you why. Because either UFC or if he goes to Bellator, someone will finally come to terms with him, get it, and then I think they'll probably give him a good matchup, you know, that he has a chance of winning, and I think he'll win it. And then he'll come back and just find a new love for it. But I don't think he can be a world champion. I just think the Kamaru Usmans and Woodleys and Covingtons and Askrens, to get through all of that, that's just too much. But he can still go out there and I think compete, against other guys. So I'm gonna be a little optimistic. How about you guys?
In regards to the UFC, I don't think we see him fight there again. But I think further down the road, maybe even in Japan, we could see something like that.
Okay. How about you, Rob? You think Nick Diaz will be back?
I do, and I agree with you because, as I've said, money talks, and I think that Nick Diaz is an extremely good athlete, from his conditioning, being doing triathlon as well as MMA. The guy is in phenomenal shape, and he's a great fighter. And I think that even if he wants to stay on the couch, I don't think the business is going to let him. I think someone's going to offer him the right deal, make him want to fight again, and I think it'll happen more than once.
Yeah, there you have it. There's today's Daily Debate brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team and former WWE champion Rob Van Dam. This is how it broke down, by the way. 57 said he stays retired. 29% said returns for one fight. And 14% said returns for more than one. So, all right. There you have it.
See.
All right, Rob, we're coming down. We're